Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 Plays. This is Xenonauts 2, Milestone 6. I'm doing an everyman playthrough. So it's on normal, just as if you were trying the game out for your first time and joining on normal. So although I know lots of things because I'm a playtester and a Kickstarter backer, I have seen it evolve through all of these releases. I know things that I'm not going to show you because they're spoilers. Because I've played the game much more than what I'm showing here. So I'm trying to give you sort of the how things evolve and how you make decisions. I'm trying to explain my decisions when I'm making them and stuff like that. I have a whole bunch of strategic points here that I'm going to spend here real quick. And then we're going to go through the base again real quick and then run up to the next mission and see what we get, okay? So why don't we do this and then, is it this one? No. What's the one that's the eyes? What's the eyes give us? They're 150 now. And this one's eye is 250. I only have 133. That one doesn't have any eyes. This one doesn't have any eyes. And this one is 150. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this guy and wait for me to get some more points back. If we go to our Xenopedia, we did our autopsy and the cleaners. We're not too far along there. We pulled into VIP. I thought the VIP was supposed to do something for us, but it doesn't seem to have done much of anything yet. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. We're only about a day out from this being completed, which will give us a bunch more choices here besides magnetic weapons. We don't have enough money to build anything, so I'm just having them generate $250 an hour. I really would like to get some more scientists so I can get my stuff going faster. Let's take a quick look at the soldiers. We have a few that are wounded out here. We don't have anybody that's like in the red, but we do definitely have some people that are way down on hit points. So we'll have to be careful on who we take out on our missions. It'll depend on what the mission is. I do have room to bring in more scientists, but I just don't have the money to buy them. Base stores. These are things that I can, the corpses, I can use them for things. If we go to the base is pretty much, this is 2 days out. Ultimately, this one will come online, and then I will build another one here, and then I'll take one off up here. So I can build out another hangar this way. But I don't have the money right now to do any of that. So I'm kind of stuck. My airplanes are kitted out. Both of them are kitted out with sidewinders. And my soldiers, I have my 8 soldiers here, a bunch of sergeants, sergeant major. 1 corporal is my sniper. 2 assaults, a Mars heavy, 2 riflemen, and a shield. That's kind of the way I go. This lets me handle just about anything I run into. I will switch this out if I know that I have like a speed mission where I have to run really fast to like rescue people. I will make sure that everybody has like 60 or better time units. So like this sniper would go out and I'd grab somebody that has more time units and stuff like that. And we do not have, I think that's all the Warden armor. We have more armor? We have more armor. Okay, so the assaults are in armor. I think the shield is in that. So I need to come up with 2 more guys should get into heavy armor. I'm not sure if I want to have him be that, or if I want to go with the 2 riflemen. That's real interesting. What I really need is 2 more bits of armor, and I don't think I can afford to buy any more armor. 25,000. I could buy 1 more armor. I think I'm going to wait till I get to 50,000 and then I'll buy 2 at that point. So right now we'll hold off on the armory screen because I'm not sure who I'm going to need to put in that. I'm thinking the person that's probably going to go into that is going to be a heavy and maybe one of the riflemen. Or maybe both riflemen. And have the support people get loaded out last. I think maybe that's what we'll do. Save riflemen. Can we put them in warden armor? What does that do? Keeps them right where they're at on their weight. And then we're going to update the... I don't want to update that roll. This guy. And we'll update the roll there. This guy's a little bit low on his weight ratio, but maybe we can give him a real grenade anyway. It's down 3 on his time units. We can get rid of that if we need to. This guy is... We need to be at 93, it looks like, to be able to function correctly. So we need to get 2 more suits of armor for these guys in the future. All right, we're going to jump out here to the screen and just spin along and get to the next mission. If you like what you're seeing, please hit the like button. Please leave me comments in the comment section. That helps get out in front of more people on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. There we go, xenobiology. Our universe appears to contain an unimaginable number of different environments in which life might evolve, permitting any potential extraterrestrial beings a dizzy array of weird and wonderful forms. Indeed, some of these could be so... Why is it a gun? Oh, it's a stun gun. Indeed, some of these could be so profoundly strange that scientists may struggle to recognize them as living creatures at all, thus making the uncanny resemblance between humanity and our alien adversaries deeply suspicious. The similarities are obvious when at the most basic level, common foes such as sectons are humanoid bipeds with familiar musculoskeletal organ systems and the remarkable ability to breathe our atmosphere without assistance, at least for a time. One possible explanation is that life may actually only emerge in a very narrow set of circumstances. If so, every creature in our universe would have arisen on a planet closely resembling our own, thus making them likely to evolve into somewhat familiar forms. Yet this seems scientifically improbable, and I have come to suspect something more sinister is at play. Exactly what this might be remains unclear. I simply lack sufficient data to meaningfully speculate about the topic. Performing more detailed autopsies on recovered alien corpses may help reveal the truth. However, capturing at least some of our enemies alive would certainly assist my work. Riddling extraterrestrial with bullets rather than limits their usefulness as research specimens. I have created the stun gun to assist this process. Although less powerful than the stun baton, it does permit your soldiers to incapacitate enemies from beyond melee range. Consider it a subtle hint as to where your priorities should lie. Autopsy Mantid. Compound eyes. Has a Mantid bite if it's in melee. Body size small. 45 health, 75 time units, 60 accuracy, 60 strength. Good reflexes, and good bravery. Mantids are an alien species that appears insectoid in origin. Their small stature and fragile chitinous shell means their bodies are remarkably light. None of the recovered corpses weighs more than 50 kilograms. The biology of these creatures is fascinating. They possess delicate fingers that can easily manipulate weapons and tools, yet maintain 4 articulated legs and a strange hybrid circulatory system. The shape of their jaws suggests they are of herbivorous descent, yet they can still generate sufficient force to sever a human limb in a single bite. However, possibly the most noteworthy feature is the large compound eyes situated on either side of the head. These appear to grant mantids an extremely wide field of view, allowing these creatures to monitor large swaths of the battlefield for enemy movement and making them exceedingly difficult to sneak up on. Mantids also possess well-developed brains and are likely to be surprisingly intelligent. A number of the control systems recovered from crashed UFOs appear to be adapted for mantid use, perhaps implying extraterrestrials utilize them as pilots. Thankfully, mantid physiology somewhat limits their threat. Their chitin shell can easily be cracked or broken, and without bones or other internal structures to protect their organs, they are left highly vulnerable to the many hazards of the battlefield. Perhaps unsurprisingly, mantids are reportedly rather skittish under fire. And then we have the autopsy of the secton. Sightings of diminutive extraterrestrials with pallid green skin and oversized black eyes are a common thread among eyewitness reports of alien activity. It appears we may have encountered the culprits. A secton stands less than 5 feet tall and possesses substantially less muscle mass than the average human adult. Their physiology is nonetheless fascinatingly similar to our own, with mammalian circulatory system, and largely recognizable internal organs. The head contains the most significant differences. The brain is relatively large and has a distinctly unfamiliar structure, while the eyes are at least 3 times the size of the human equivalent. Unsurprisingly, this grants the sectons excellent vision. The mouth is present, but it is underdeveloped and hidden below several folds of skin. The teeth suggest an omnivorous diet, yet no food is present in the stomach. Instead, a number of metal ports are dotted around the spine. However they evolved, it appears these creatures are now receive their nutrition directly into their bloodstream. Battlefield reports suggest sectons can cover ground quickly, but are generally weak combatants with average accuracy and reflexes, but otherwise poor physical attributes. While we should not underestimate them, one suspects more deadly extraterrestrials will be encountered in due course. Health 45, time units 60, accuracy 45, strength 60, reflexes 75, and bravery 50. And they're small. Okay, new engineering projects are available. Well, before we go to engineering, let us get to assigning a research project. We only have one thing left, so we might as well just go ahead and do it. Get it started. Wish I had my money to get my engineers. Now in engineering, I can do this. I need 16 of these. This is something I wanted to show you. You need 16 to do this, and you'll get more damage against them. Same thing here. Okay? So you got to get, that's why you want the bodies, because you can get things there. Equipment-wise, I could build a stun gun for 20,000, but I also could wait a little bit and get better armor. Jeez, OP. You're not giving me much choice here. I really want to do both. I want to get at least one stun gun. Help bring back live ones because that helps us more. It'll put me back quite a bit. I think we will build a stun gun. We'll get at least one out there. Okay. We've done our thing. Now we just need to zip along and see if we can get to a mission here. How much time have we had? 12 minutes. Okay. We have created the generator, but I don't have enough money to do anything else. So I'm just going to let it go. And I'm not going to have them do anything. I'm going to have them make us some money. So I am trying to get to something here. Oh, there's no missions. I think we've got everybody pretty much recovered now, don't we? Everybody's over 70% on their hit points. So that's good. We'll have a good choice of whoever we want to take out on mission. That's very good. Okay. Well, there's not a lot we can do except wait for a mission. There we go. UF5 detected. Very small, none, 1507 heading. So we're going to launch our interceptors. Go get them, guys. It's a probe. I'm going to tail until over land. And we will commence the attack. Okay, and then we'll start. Okay. We'll get some alien alloys out of that. Get ourselves back to base and get ourselves rearmed. Because there'll be more coming. Okay, we got 6 alien alloys. Trying to get myself up to 50,000. I'm going to build 2 more warden armors. There we go. This one's different. Okay. So this one's going to be tougher. This one should give us actually, if we can catch it over land, which we can. Okay. So now we're going to be fighting a scout. This is a little different. So we're going to put Angel 1 over here. We're going to put Angel 2 over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this first. So now we know which way he turned. So we're going to have Angel 1 turn that off. And we're going to have him fire his missiles. We're gonna go that way. So Angel 1 took some hits. He's gonna be out for a while. I thought I hit the thing, but I guess he didn't. We have a crashed UFO. We only have 1 day to get there. It's probably going to be a night mission. So we need to go get this going. Let's go see what we've got in the team. All right, we've got the sniper here. 2 assaults. The Mars. I think I'm going to switch him out with missiles, because I don't know what I'm going to be dealing with. I've got the heavy. Okay, I need to get these guys. Probably get. Dang nabbit. All right, this rifleman's got to exit. Let's send in Sarah Davis on that. Oh, why didn't I take him out? Dang it. Right. You go to unassigned because you got too many hit points. And then we go here and we were going to take... Who was it? Sarah Davis? Sarah Davis into the Skyhawk. And we're going to get rid of this heavy. I'm going to go find us a heavy. Oh, we don't have a heavy that's not wounded badly, huh? I don't think we have any riflemen that have a whole bunch of strength, do we? What happens if I change this guy into a heavy? Okay, let's assign him. Who else do I have here? I have an assault that needs to be replaced. Do I have any assaults that are not wounded? Doesn't look like it. I'm going to have to take that assault. Okay. All right, let's look at this. Got a sniper in heavy armor, assault and warden. Assault and warden. Heavy's in heavy armor. We need to get rid of this. And we have him pick up a couple of grenades. This rifleman is not in warden armor. this rifleman. It's going to be a little bit slow, but that's okay. And the shield. I'm going to have them go one worse on their armor so that they can carry in a grenade. All right, let's go get us some aliens and see if we can crack the ship. See if we get there before nightfall. Oh, we did! Yay! Not a night thing. Let's go fight a battle in the ship. So this is a recovery mission, and something you should know about recovery missions is it's not a pizza race. So it's not a pizza delivery. You take your time, do it right, and you'll be fine. Okay. And we'll come back on the mission side. Okay, we get ready to start the mission here. Here we go. Approaching the UFO crash site. I implore you to consider the scientific value of wreckage while eliminating surviving extraterrestrials. Without you running characters, destroying valuable alien technology. Yeah. Okay. Shotgun. I see one guy sitting there. Any out here? Don't see any. This shotgun. One up there. So I've got 2 aliens already in sight. What happens if she kneels? Can Sniper Dude hit this guy? 58%. Only 58%, huh? Alright, let's have him just shoot here and see if he can take some of those out. 100% should take him. Takes him. Okay. Now, shield guy. Or girl. Shield gal. Okay. Alright, let's have this guy come out here. Turn that way. Okay, so we've got a wall there. No, that's probably not a good idea. I think we'll just kneel there and keep an eye on that. I think we'll hold off on the missiles. Only a 37% chance. Have him kneel. This guy's gonna move up. Here. I forgot to bring the stun gun, didn't I? Haha, I'm an idiot. I built the stun gun and I didn't bring it. Alright, I'm just gonna kneel down there. Sniper can't really shoot anybody. So I got a couple riflemen left. A Got it. This guy needs to run. He can't run there. Alright, you gotta move up a space. Not a very good chance. Oh, but I got him anyway. Okay. This guy needs to come out here, I think, and be on Overwatch. Girl, I guess. It's Sarah Davis. She's gonna be on Overwatch. He's gonna basically be on Overwatch. He doesn't have really great reflexes. But I don't want to go any farther. Sniper, we don't have anything elevated for the sniper. This really sucks. So we're going to have him come here and kneel. We're going to have the sniper, I guess, go here. Get out his pistol. And we'll end the turn, see what happens. Taking down 2. There's people out there. It's got to be up that way. Something's out there. Oh, sounds like a farmer got something with a shotgun. Farmer got somebody with a shotgun. Here in the dark. Okay. You're gonna move up to here. Gonna take a peek out there. Shotgun dude hit something out there. I'm gonna come on this side of the wall though. We'll have our armored tank here. Move up. Oh, he got an ambulance out there. Good shot, dude. That's a long way. I'm gonna poke her head out here. Boy, this is a very small area. It must be over here. So we need to go that way. Okay. So tank's gonna be pointed that way. So we gotta go that way. So we're gonna put the shield guy coming down the fence. Hurry up to here. Don't see any bad guys in there. Bad guys back here? Not that I see. Oh, that's only a 16. I have to go here. So I still have a snapshot. Sniper. You don't have a good place to go. Alright, let's see where the rifleman can get to. Alright, she can go there. 23, she's gonna take a snapshot. This one's gonna go here. That'll be ready. Heavy gunner. I'll move you up on this wall. Sniper. I'm gonna move you up there and have you kneel. Okay. So let's see where they come from now. This guy should come running towards us. Oh, they ran away and got shot. Bye-bye, civilian. Dumbass. The good guys with guns are this way. Why are you running that way? Guy with the gun is running over there. Okay. And he's dead. I think there's some dead civilians there. People. Okay. Well, we know there's aliens there because they're shooting people. Alright, we're gonna come here. Make sure there's nobody hiding behind the wall. We're gonna run up to here. Look off this way. There's one up there. Okay. That's the only one I see. I'm gonna go tuck in behind the door. Face this way so I can get out in a quick hurry. You. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get to a good spot to shoot him. That's a 65% chance. Let's go take a shot. Well, not really, but at least I opened it up. So I can see. Fortunately, you're the wrong guy to be seeing over there. Missed him completely. 0. Okay. He's got 6 left. Dang nabbit. I need at least 30 for a snapshot. Can't see him. Nope. Just gonna come here, kneel down. You are gonna check this side of the building. See anything back that way? Shield guy. Yeah, nowhere to put you, Mr. Shield guy. Shield lady, I don't know. I don't know where the bad guys are. Okay, we're gonna get somebody killed here. He's gonna get shot. Unless it shoots the tank. Alright, we'll see if it shoots the tank. Oh, he's really beating up on my tank, isn't he? Alright. We'll have the sniper take care of him. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 that we've taken out. Let's take a sniper shot. I still can't see him. What? Do you mind if I shoot this guy, please? Oh, you're an idiot. Not enough time. Okay. What are you? You're a heavy gunner. You're a rifleman. Can I shoot at him? 66%. Took him down. So 1, 2. Farmer got 1, 3, 4, 5. We've taken down 5. Okay, we've taken down 5. You need to kneel because you're not. You have to do some exploring here. Okay, so it must be over here somewhere. Either in this corner or in this corner. Alright, you are going to kneel down. Tank. Okay, heavy gunner. We're just gonna have you run up here. Get out your pistol. And that's what we can do. That's everybody. Move. See what happens. 3 friendlies are dead at least. Now we've got to advance this way. Oh, come on. Alright, this guy's gonna come here. Open the door. I'm not seeing it out there. So he's gonna duck behind these. Keep an eye out. You are going to move like on top of this guy. Now you're going to move over here. That's the edge, so that doesn't look like that's big enough. It's got to be here. This has got to be where it's at, right? Okay. Okay. You're a heavy gunner. You are a shotgun. You can get there and kneel. There it is! We finally see it. Alright, so now I've got eyes on it. Who's next? Sniper dude. Sniper dude, you just gotta run. How far can you run? Can't run that far. And that's everybody. So let's get up here by this thing and see if anybody... There's the farmer they killed. So there's got to be a guy running around out here somewhere. Let's have you kneel. We have you kneel? We have you kneel. You need to stand up so you can shoot over him. So, okay, we're fine, I think. See if anybody comes out of that machine over there. Alright. See if anybody's hiding in the bushes over here. I think this might have been the guy that killed him. Come on, come on. Give me the thing. We've got a shotgun guy here. Just gonna run to here. And that's what he's gonna do. He's just gonna kneel right there. We're gonna have shield lady move up to here. Clearing most of that. I don't think there's anybody out there. But we're not going to go in a hurry. We're going to move up here slowly but surely. Leave people available to shoot things. Tank. That's everybody. That's the turn. See if anybody comes out. Nobody came out. Takes too long to save the game. It is saving it with what do you call it? Protocols. The okay. That's just as fast as you can move. All right. You're gonna move to here. You're going to move up behind him. You're gonna move to here. No, 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 no. Dang it. Can't get the sniper where I want him to be. I can almost get him where I want him to be. Okay. So we're gonna try and go into the scout here real quick. This should give us some extra, what you call it, ability to do things. I didn't bring any stun weapons is my problem. Alright, this guy's got a long way to run. Kneel down there. This guy will go on this side. This guy's gonna go here. Tank's gonna go here. Heal. Heal. And tank. I'm actually gonna have you back up. Okay, probably next turn we'll go in. I'd really like to get this guy up here so he can get a shot on somebody. So we'll take another turn. Come on. It'll take us 2 more turns to get in there and do this. Because I want my assault guy to be up here. Alright. Yeah, I don't want it to act this turn. I know he hasn't acted this turn, it's fine. Because we're gonna go in next turn. With the assaults. Shield guy will open the door and the assaults will do their thing. Shield lady. Shield lady, open the door. And we've got one of these things. These things are nasty. Okay, you do not have one. You do, right? Please, move here. Please, move here. You gotta get out of the way. How's it allowed to shoot? It was suppressed. It was suppressed. It's not supposed to be able to shoot back. Oh, what the heck is that? I don't understand how it was able to shoot when I suppressed it. Maybe I'll learn something when I get the autopsy on it. Because I did have them suppressed. Which means they're not supposed to be able to do reaction fire. Okay, so injured for 10 days, injured for 1 day. So my assaults are both injured. This guy got some medals. Golden Star, eliminated total of 5. And everybody got this medal because they went on a UFO mission. We got 1 Mentark corpse, some Secton corpses, some alien magnetic weapons, and Elenium, which is new stuff. Okay, there were 9 guys there. So let's get us home and see what happened. So we've got new research that we can get to. We're doing this right now, so we'll have to wait on that. Here we've got not quite enough to do 2 armors. We have corpses. We need 5 of those, 16 of those, 16 of those. So we don't have anything to do there, so he's going to keep making money. Okay there, soldiers. Now here we can go sell junk and see what it tells us it'll sell. So we'll get 65,000 out of that, of the alien magnetic weapons. Sell that. And that lets me go take my engineers and I can build 2 more Warden armors, which is what I need. Because I have 7 guys in a tank, right? And while you guys are wounded, you're not officially out of the thing. Okay. That's good. How's my ship doing here? It's only at 40% health. It's got a long way to go for getting itself healthy. And we picked up some stuff here. What did we pick up? I'm very confused. Okay, here's the new one, the Mentark. This is the new creature that we just found. 50, 40, 55, 60, 50, 70, 80. It could hit you with melee and plasma cannon. Mentark is a grotesque alien creature that resembles an enormous fleshy brain with a single oversized eyeball protruding from the front section. As one might expect, biological tissue is extremely soft and can easily be damaged using only human hands. Strangely, your soldiers report Mentarks to be surprisingly resilient foes, as even a single shot from a modern rifle could catastrophically damage something so delicate. I can only assume these creatures employ a miniaturized energy shield for protection. The mechanical section of the creature sits within an armored shell fabricated from alien alloys. The innards consist of a sizable Elenium power unit and an extensive array of electronic communication components, plus the integrated weapon system. The design of this weapon appears consistent with a standard alien plasma rifle, but the ability to draw power directly from the Mentark's power unit allows it to overcharge the emitter and inflict heavier damage than its handheld cousins. A network of vectored thrusters allows the Mentark to hover in place or slowly propel itself to a new position. Around these thrusters are 8 mechanical tentacles that end in fine points, presumably used for manipulating nearby objects when required. DNA sequencing suggests this Mentark is chimeric, containing genetic material from a number of different sources. Indeed, even small quantities of human DNA are present. Sadly, what motivation the aliens may have had for creating such a bizarre creature remains a mystery. No, it's not. They wanted to have a floating octopus thing. We know why they did it. Alien UFOs. This is something new. The UFO Scout. It has a cutter beam. It has 120 health, 10 armor, 1,800 kilometers per hour, and 20-degree turn rate per second. The Scout is a small UFO that measures approximately 20 meters from nose to tail and carries only a handful of crew. Though highly advanced, it remains easy prey for our Angel interceptors. The first reason for this is poor maneuverability. The rear thruster array is an extremely efficient ion drive, a form of production that excels when traversing the vacuum of space, but lacks the raw thrust required to change direction quickly in atmosphere. The second is survivability. While the hardened skin of the vessel is impressively tough, it is less than a millimeter thick, nowhere near enough to withstand modern munitions. Indeed, one suspects the armor this armor may be no more than a heat shield intended to protect the vessel during planetary approach. Additionally, while the energy weapon mounted on the Scout is reasonably effective, it does not appear designed specifically for combat. It is fitted with a variety of different beam emitters, few of which seem to have any obvious military application. Indeed, the real problem is such weapons tend to generate a powerful EMP effect when discharged into atmosphere. Humanity's most advanced fighter jets are thus worthless against alien vessels, with whole squadrons liable to simply fall from the sky with their electronics fried should they even attempt to approach one. One therefore suspects the Scout is primarily a scientific vessel designed under the assumption that human aircraft pose little threat, a miscalculation given the primitive vacuum tube avionics on our interceptors are not susceptible to EMP. Okay. So we've done that. Okay, do I need to go back out here? What's my time? 56 minutes. I don't know, do I have to go back out here? There we go. Resource, aluminium. Aluminium is a yellow crystalline material that sits at the heart of most recovered alien devices. It seems to act like futuristic batteries, storing power at astonishing levels of energy density. A small sample of aluminium holds more energy than hundreds of liters of fuel oil at a fraction of the weight. Yet aluminium is also incredibly stable. It emits no heat nor harmful radiation, and though brittle, it releases no energy when fractured. Indeed, the gentle glow that emanates from its surface is the only hint at the vast power locked within. Such a substance could be transformative for human technology. Indeed, many previously far-fetched ideas, i.e. handheld laser weapons, already seem rather more feasible. However, copious amounts of aluminium will be required to make them a reality, and manufacturing it lies well beyond our capabilities. Instead, you must liberate what you need from our fallen foes. And then we've already read the Mentark. We've already read the UFO Scout. Goes out here. Assign engineering project. I already have my Warden armor going, so no. And research, we're in the middle of that. 4 days to go. So no. I think we're done here. Yep, I think we're done. And that's where we'll stop. So we got ourselves up from day 41 to day 47 in the second month. Angel 1 is still being repaired. Angel 2 is fully repaired. So Angel 1 will be fire my missiles and run away in the future. We have 102 points, but I don't think anybody's accessible for 102 points at this point. So we're going to need more strategic points. And that'll probably come in the next mission, whatever it may be. Anyway, if you like what you're seeing, hit the thumbs up button. Really like what you're seeing, please subscribe, hit the notify bell, be notified I upload videos, I schedule streams, I put up polls on things that I'm going to do on the channel, so you guys get to vote. You can also join me on my Discord server, Dren608 Plays. Should find a link in the description of the video. I think I have it in the description of the videos. I will check again. And you can join me there to talk about the games that I am putting content out for, things you'd like to see me go put content out for, and just in general tell me what you want to see on the channel so I have some idea of what my audience wants, okay? Other than that, I think that's it for now. Oh, I do stream on Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays at 11 a.m. Right now it's all BG3 runs. Friday is a romp with Gale Goes Forth. I'm playing as Gale. I'm bringing all the companions. I have it's a modded playthrough, so it's not a real reflection of the game. It just lets me do all sorts of silly, crazy things in the game. Saturday was a fan pick for me to play a monk with a Drunken Master subclass, and so that one's going on. And then on Sunday is my attempt at trying to be somebody I call the librarian. I'm going to be a level 1 everything and get the Jack of all trades achievement, hopefully, from playing that one. And those start at 11. I usually go to at least 1, sometimes 2. So 2 to 3 hours streams is all I ever really do. And then there'll be these things coming out, about an hour per episode. A little bit of, strategic gameplay, and then getting myself to a mission, and then we do a mission for each session. At least that's what I'm trying to do. Okay? So, like I said, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 before the end of the year. We're at 390, I think, or something, so I got a long way to go. So, refer it to your friends if you think they'd like this kind of stuff. And like I said again, this is a everyman playthrough. I'm playing on normal difficulty and showing you things as they come up. I'm not metagaming, which I could do because I'm a playtester and I am a Kickstarter backer, so I do know more things about the game than what I'm letting on in the videos, but I'm trying to give you more of the effect as if you were playing, the things that will come up and the things you need to know and the things you need to deal with, okay? So let me know if that's the way you want to do it. If you want to see me go into like super tactical, this is how you beat the game stuff, maybe I'll do that later. Right now, I am trying to get you to be interested in the game and the way it unfolds and the things that they do, the things that they're adding, like this whole strategic layer stuff, and see if we can get you involved with joining us to play the game. All right? All right, then. There'll be more stuff coming out besides these things. I have more content on the way. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next, few years probably. But there's more coming specifically this year. I have a couple new games I'm going to try and get started with streaming, and some more content like this where it's, an hour at a time episodes or something like that. So, that all said, I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.